When walking into an interview, I think it's important to come in with your own set of questions in hand. This shows the hiring manager your understanding of the role and your vested interest in the company. So one of the first questions I would ask would be about the onboarding, the hiring process, the time frame, and what is doable for you. We've seen instances where candidates get in right away, there's an interview and there's an offer. We've seen where candidates are looking, but they're not really looking to fill the role for 3 months out. Or, they might have an extensive process of multiple interviews and a drug screen and a background check, and it might take a little bit longer. The next question I would bring to the table is, what are the biggest strengths? What are the biggest challenges? How can I help improve those? I think this is a great question for candidates to ask. It allows you to sit back and let the hiring manager, talk about their values, talk about their culture, talk about the role and their managing styles, and it lets them highlight, how they think you're going to be an asset and fit into that system that they have already. The third question I would ask would be about career development. Is there advancement opportunity? What's the 3 to 5 year goal for this role? What does that career pathway look like? A lot of times I talk to candidates who are looking to leave roles because they feel stuck. They've been there for 5 years, they can't go up, they can't go lateral, they're just stuck. So a lot of times I think it's important when you go into that interview, ask the question, what is the outlook for this role? The next item I would ask about is remote infrastructure. How long have you been remote? How many people do you have remote? How do you support them? How do you manage them? Is this long-term, or is this something that you're trying to look to do away with? I think pushing for 100% transparency on their definition of what remote is going to help you to better understand, what that future looks like for the company. The last little piece I'll leave you with is, first, don't ask the generic questions that you can find on the internet. Go out to their website, do your research, do your homework, find something interesting to bring into the interview. Ask for details on it, ask them to expand on it. I think it's important that you use this first interview as, a vibe check. Do I like the hiring manager? Did we hit it off? Is this the role that aligns with what my career goals are? Are we headed down the same path, same direction?